I need to put these items on. These items can go away. I need the ranged kit. Where's the maple bow? There it is. Need one of these. Need all of those. Can't wear this. Should have the van braces on. I don't. There they are. We only have one chain body. What am I missing? A cape. Missing a cape. Cape. Cool. This should be everything. Other than our amulet of accuracy. What does this do for us? I don't even remember. Just makes us more accurate. We do less damage though. So won't be rocking with it at the moment. We've very little ranged damage. Very little ranged damage. This doesn't lower our damage, right? No. Lowers our magic attack. Stuff's falling off my desk. Like we're probably fine. I'll just go beat some stuff up. There's a range to start. Okay, we're at 40. We'll probably just go kill some mouse giants, honestly. I need food. Maybe? Do I even need food? I need some kind of slash weapon. I'm taking the club. Of course we're taking the club. We have to have the club. Because it can be used as a slash weapon, which is sick. And then, like, full malfunctioning. My brain's just not working. Food. We'll take a little bit of food. We should not need, like, a crazy amount, which this is probably too much, honestly. And we need some runes. We can take all of them. Law runes, wind runes. Is it a water rune? No, it's totally fire. Oh, I gotta read all my filters. Yeah, it's fire, not water. Whoopsies. Fire. Then I can teleport to Varrock. We have a slash weapon, 4 slots for whatever stuff they drop for us. Don't know if they drop much for us. Does this show me like the arrows we do? Or range strength? Ah, I see. There's a better hat I can wear, right? That like gives better attack. I don't have it. I'm not worried about it. I was gonna do the Easter event, but I feel really lazy and I feel really unmotivated and I just haven't been doing anything. So I thought I'd stream to make me be forced to do something. And I'm just gonna level ranged because it's something I still need to get up there. Still need magic up there, although we're at 45. I don't know if you saw it in the bank, but I have over 2,000 iron. 200 of it roughly has been smelted or smithed. And I used superheat for that. We did unlock superheat. My magic was 45, as we saw, and we get that at 43. So I worked on that a little bit, and it's really slow of a process. It's really slow, because we have to like. Which way do I go for this? Yeah, all the way around. Okay. What was I saying? It's a really slow process because I have to click each dude, my brain is just not. I have to click superheat and then each ore. Luckily I could just like click the last ore and it'll do them in row. It won't do the exact one I click, which is kind of nice, makes it a little easier. That's why my spells were so small, because it was instead of me having to click where super keyed at, it's like, I don't even know. Right here. So instead of me clicking here and then clicking whatever, it was like big and right here. So it made the clicking a bit easier. Nothing incredibly difficult. It just made clicks easier, simply. And I forgot to go streamer mode again. That way I just don't have notifications dinging and being bothersome, you know? Body runes. Keep walking this way. We just keep going. A member would be really nice to get into this place, because then I could just go through the tunnel. I need high agility. I know that. And I know agility sucks to level. It's like terrible. But having agility would be sick. Do I have to like use slash I have to equip it. I see. I was gonna say I used it before. I know it could be used. If it's not obvious, we're gonna fight some moss giants. We need to get some mossy keys, because I am looking to try to fight Bryofta and hopefully get the essence, but we'll see what happens. But we don't need to fight hill giants anymore, because I have the club. It's right there. Got another third try. Was super sick. And just like I did with Ober, I watched several videos of people fighting Bryofta to like kind of get an understanding of just kind of like what it looks like, what to expect, you know. And it seems pretty chill. I see most people that do it ranged, because from my understanding, Bryofta kind of just sits still. She just stands there. And then you can just shoot her like this, and then these little guys will come up and get you. And you lower their health all the way, and then you have to use an axe on them, and then they go away. And you can't hurt Bryofta until you defeat all the little guys, so it's not like I can just tank the damage and keep fighting her, which is not a big deal, but it seems super simple. And I changed some settings as well, so we can see my actual combat level, just because I wanted to know. And then I also have the wiki button right here. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't have to, I could just, bam. And now I have it pulled up on my second monitor of a moss giant. So there's not much we can get from Bryofta that's like crazy. It looks like one of the more expensive drops would be like a black square shield. Or maybe some runes. Nature runes would be nice. Save me from buying them. Other than that, it's a key. Maybe some gems. The key, apparently they can drop dragon and rune stuff only for members, because it's a rune spear, shield the left half, and a dragon spear. Those are 1 in 10,000 400 chances, to be clear. So it's not like those are going to be happening frequent. Oh, hey, there's some nature runes on the ground, like I was just talking about. Yeah, we just want a moss key. It's a 1 in 150. We'll probably get a couple. Probably won't get anything crazy. Yeah, I'll just chill here and kill some moss giants for a little bit. And we got some stuff going on. We got some other people doing some stuff. Let's see if any of our friends are on. None of our friends are on. That's fine. We only have 3. Not all viewers, which I'm not worried about. I think it's super chill. Everyone's super nice, and that's always nice to have. I'm really appreciative. And I feel like I say the word appreciative weird. Played a little Siege earlier. Did nothing crazy. I had a ranked game yesterday, which is very abnormal for me, because I get really stressed out in ranked. I think I've talked about that before. But I played a ranked game, and I didn't go bad. We won. I got like 51 RP, was kind of nice, and I didn't rank up. I think I'm currently gold 2. I'm not like a crazy high or crazy low rank or anything. That's actually quite low, but I forgot we could both fight stuff. I'm trying to, there we go, get him a little hold. Anyway, I went like 13 and 3. I want to say, like, I did really good. It was my first game on. We did really good. And we won the game. that's the only ranked game I've done lately. My voices are already leaving me 10 minutes in. Yeah, played a little Siege, had a little fun. Haven't done much. I've just felt very kind of yucky, very gross, and I haven't streamed because of that. So now I'm here. Now I'm planning on trying to stream, and we will see what happens, because I still need to do Dragon Slayer. I've been wanting to, because I did so, okay. I got my fishing and my cooking to level 50. Did it fully off stream, right? It's kind of boring to watch. A lot of this is probably boring to watch too, but I just wanted to grind some levels, and I grinded those levels. And I was like, yo, I could get swordfish. I could supply my own swordfish. The best area to swordfish for free to play, I have to beat Dragon Slayer first, which is not a big deal, because I can go do Dragon Slayer right now. Problem is I wanted to do it on stream because it felt like content of some kind and a fun thing to do on stream. It's my first time doing Dragon Slayer, never done it, and I wanted to do it on stream, people to watch, people to be entertained. If it's going to be entertaining, I don't know, but I thought it would be fun. And I've been not lazy, that's the wrong word, but just unmotivated and just really yucky feeling. So I haven't streamed and I haven't done it, and because of that I can't go to one of the only locations in the game and free to play that I can even harpoon fish. There's 3 locations, that's it, 3 locations. And in those 3 locations, the one I need to go to is, I could pull up the map here and show you. I also just realized someone was like mowing the lawn outside, and they just shut off the vacuum, not the vacuum, the lawnmower. So that was potentially pretty loud. I believe it's right here. So it's Corsair Cove. I go to there from, which it's this top ship. I think it's one of these transportation ships at Port Sarum, and then it takes us to Corsair Cove, and we run over here, and there's a little spot right here, and we have to talk to a guy, and in order for him to let us through, we have to do Dragon Slayer. And there's also, I believe, some maple trees and some other trees in here. There's a cave here, which I don't really know what it has in it. I believe it has some adamant ore, so we'll probably go here to mine adamant, because we can't mine in the Mining Guild and use the bank. But right here is where we need to fish. And then the closest bank is right there. So it's not like a crazy walk, but it's not short. I think some of the other only locations are like outrageous, though. They're not anywhere close to a bank, and it was really disappointing. So I could have fished, but just not at a good rate. So because of that, I haven't done it yet. And I always feel like I do this. I talk and chat when no one's here yet, which isn't a big deal. But then my brain, that was already struggling, has no ideas or anything, because I don't want to like repeat myself. But they didn't hear any of it. So is it really repeating myself? A myth sword. I want to go grab it. I think not even to sell, because it's not worth much, but to give to people, to be a nice chap. It's not worth much. We know that. I'll bury the big bones, and I'll take my goodies. Big bones. We actually need a lower. We require a lower prayer level for Bryofta, because Bryofta is a magic user, and you get the magic prayer a little earlier at 37, which isn't like, oh, we wasted whatever, because we just have 3. Well, we'll have 5 when we get the extra 2 prayer points, from the 1 altar. But we'll just have more prayer points, which means our prayer will last longer, which will be better. And this moss giant is being obnoxious. Like, what are they doing? There they go. Okay, they're at least still in a spot. Yeah, I don't need any prayers right now, and I didn't go to the special altar, so I only have 40. I don't have 42. But getting the moss giants down. Another myth sword. Well, I already have one, so I don't feel the need to grab that one. And I don't even think I can elk, can I? No, I don't. It's right here, right? I need nature runes. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, if this person drops nature runes, I'll low elk this sword. And then grab that one. 6 nature runes right there. Nah, I'll be fine. I don't need it. It is okay. It's okay. Get the giants. Steel bar. I wonder if I feel like this wouldn't be like worth for smithing. You know, get an inventory of steel bars from the giants and then go wherever. You know what I mean? You soak and hear the lawnmower. Yikes! I checked OBS. I could see when I stopped talking, I could see the level a little raised. It's fine though. It's fine. I'm not worried. It's okay. But we have 41 ranged. I did put on the van braces, right? Okay, I did. I'd also like to be able to wear like the dragon hide torso, which should give us magic protection. And then we don't wear the rune helm because again, we need magic protection. And it's kind of like the opposite of magic protection. Did they just hit two 17s? Jeez. Hard hitters. Cool. Yeah, we do not hit that hard. And we will not be using iron arrows for Bryofta. That is simply because they were a gift. Thank you, Dusty. And we haven't gone through them all yet because we had 6k to start. And I've picked up quite a few, but we're down to 47.75. And as long as I have them, it's free ranging XP. So I might as well use them. I don't see the point in throwing them away. But yeah, we won't use them for the boss because that does seem silly. We'll get... Can I use adamant arrows in free play? My brain's... there we go. Would that be... Would I see it under bows? Like what arrows? 30 up to adamant arrows. 40... Okay, so I could use rune. I don't know if that is at all worth it. Ignore my mouse. How much does a rune arrow cost? It's only 56 coins per. Which, I say only. That's quite a bit, but that's not terrible. Restoring that enderman arrows are stackable. Can only be used in any bow of you are stronger. Oh, my silly. Members. So, adamant. Adamant arrows. I understand. Adamant. Okay, there's an arrow pack. Okay, I can't use the arrow pack. We just want... Adamant arrow. 18 coins. I'm being Kruthwacked. Quite rude. Quite rude of them to Kruthwack me. Well, I can't do whatever. The best arrows are free to play. Gotcha. Can be purchased at many shops around Gelinor. What shops can buy adamant arrows? Or at what shops can I buy adamant arrows? Okay, this is a different thing. Okay, so there's 3 free-to-play shops. Alright, let's look at these. We could buy them at Brian's. Adamant arrows. They have 800. Yeah, there's our nature runes. Okay. I am slightly confused. Bunch of stuff here that I can buy. I don't know, packs 350. I can buy them at Lowe's. Interesting. Okay, we can buy adamant arrows. Is the GE cheaper? It almost looks like the GE is a cheaper price. I'm not sure. Now that's rude. Stealing my giant. Another myth sword. But okay. There's a cauldron here, and I don't know what this cauldron does. Several cauldrons could be found in Gillinor. Most cauldrons are next to characters and are a prophecy of magic. Some are non-magical characters. Did I stop attacking that hill giant? Such as soldiers. These cauldrons cannot be interacted with. Okay, so it's just decoration. Stuff. We snipe him. We're sniping. Oh, he's in a safe spot because of this one. Sick. Hey, okay, cool. So what's that about, huh? It's kind of rude. That was kind of rude. I wonder if I could shoot over this rock. Because then I could safe spot there for these guys. But the guy spawns there. I could safe spot here. That might be better. If I could shoot over the cauldron. I have no clue though. No idea. None whatsoever. We just keep sniping. Just keep sniping. At one point I was tempted to get, oh, what's it called? There's a special bow, and I can get it in free to play. It is it's a compound bow or something, and it allows me to shoot further. So like my guaranteed distance is like 10 tiles, which on paper sounds kind of nice, but it doesn't seem like it's anything crazy because it shoots really slow and it does less damage. So it might be a cool gimmick thing to have. If it's cheap, which I think it is, it might be cool for the wilderness just because we can shoot it far. But even then, we want to be doing the most damage the fastest as possible. Less worried about the distance at which I can attack people from. So I think I'll just skip it, you know what I mean? And this seems like a much better safe spot, actually. So I guess we will chill here next to the cauldron for a little bit. And we don't plan on fighting Bryofta right away. We do need to get Dragon Slayer. She uses magic. And I would like my magic armor, which I can't get yet. Okay, so I'll just shoot this guy then. Don't run away from me. They're so silly. I think that there's like different models. I mean, there is for the hill giants too, but like I feel like it's easier for me to tell them apart. We got like big mushrooms on his back, green beard, red beard, different like moss growing, you know, different colors. It's kind of nice. I like it. Quite a few giants. Oh, can I get hit from here? Oh. So if they come straight on, I can get hit. I see. So if I went for this guy or this guy, it'd be fine. You're going for that guy. Okay. So we'll attack this one next. And you should come straight. Yeah, okay. I got it. I also found out that apparently it's really hard to level in free-to-play past the 50s because the XP gain just becomes really high, and the XP difference becomes really high, and the XP gain becomes really low because in pay to play, the XP levels, like there's lots of stuff I can grind out in between. It's not like I'm on hill giants for 40 levels, or 50 levels, because I don't have anything past hill and moss giants. Like moss giants is it. I've made it when I hit moss giants. You know what I mean? So now we can clearly see this person's level 80. Don't know if they were pay to play at one point or not, but I mean I'm 60. They're 20 levels higher than me, so they clearly get there. Like you can. It just is a lot longer of a time, is what I'm trying to say. So we'll see how high I decide I want to level and sit here and grind and stuff. I've gotten several things to 50 or around, and I know that once you get to kind of that point in free to play, it becomes very hard to get past for some of them. Some of them it's impossible to start, like rune crafting, but rune crafting isn't impossible necessarily, and it's just as hard, I think, for most people in the beginning. It's just once it gets going. As free to play, I can only get to body runes, so it's not that nice. Because like we could look at it here, runes. So members can do all these like fancy ones that I'm assuming go to like different spell books. But 20 we get body. After that, everything says members. Everything says members. So like I can't do law runes or death runes or anything like that. Now clearly this is like at high levels, but chaos runes. You use chaos runes for like fairly early spells. I feel like oh yeah, like all the bolts. The bolts take chaos runes, and then after that it's death runes. So like it's kind of crazy. And even with like mining, you get the mining guild, you get mining gloves, you get a bunch of stuff. And I'm not complaining. Okay, I want that to be known. I'm just trying to. I know these challenges, I guess, that I have to kind of deal with, and I'm trying to just think how to go around those. He hit me pretty hard just now, or they hit me pretty hard. I think I keep just using gendered pronouns. Silly. Or binary pronouns, because I guess they're all gendered. I don't know. Okay. We'll eat a lobster, because my character was hungry. That's what we'll say. Which, speaking of hungry, I feel hungry, but I don't know if I have anything to eat. Yeah, run away. Yeah, stay in that safe spot. Black shields. It's just one of those things that that's one of the more valuable items, other than runes, right? For 465 GP. It's not worth much. I do kind of want to go get it. I don't know why, but I don't know. I'm like, loot, because I've never gotten loot like this before, But at the same time, I can't use this. Like I can, but it's significantly worse than all my rune stuff. Like we made it to rune. We made it to Dragonhide. I think I'll drop the black shield like that. That way it just isn't extra stuff for me to see. And it feels hot in here. I'm in a hoodie. It's probably a bad choice. Sorry, my phone dinged. I'm sure you heard it. Dinged again. I was just checking it. Huh. This wizard is hitting these giants hard. 18? The hardest I've hit anything is 14, and it was with the club. Although I didn't have the strength amulet on, and I think if I had that, I would have hit harder, potentially. I like the power, amulet of power, so that's just the one I rock all the time for pretty much everything. I might put the magic one on for magic, just because that does seem maybe a little more useful. But at the same time, I'm so squishy, maybe I want a little more defense. But if I'm that squishy, is a little defense going to help any? I might as well go for pure DPS. You know what I mean? So, those kind of things, they trick me up. I don't know what to go. I know usually you don't get the hybrid build of oh, I'm going for tanky and DPS. You just go DPS and you have several items in inventory, so they all kind of work with each other. And then if someone switches their gear, you switch to, oh no, he has full kit. My arrows do nothing. Cool. Hit him with a magic bolt. You know, he has negative magic defense. Oh no, he has ranged and magic defense. Okay, take out your sword. Whack him. So yeah, I haven't messed with PvP. Like I said, I haven't been in the wilderness yet. It scares me. And I've done very little research, but it doesn't seem like it's actually that like lucrative in free to play. Like there's not that much. I keep getting so far from the mic. It doesn't seem like it's just that lucrative of a thing in free to play. It doesn't seem that useful or that good at anything in particular. Maybe if you start out, you know, and you're like in a populated world, there's lots of PKers, people using, you know, adamant arrows, things like that. You can just kind of go run and grab some stuff. You might get lucky and grab a couple valuable items. And of course, if I'm PKing, I could get items from other people. But I don't know how well that would be, because it seems very level based, obviously, because like this person would absolutely dumpster me in like 3 shots, and there's like nothing I could do, at least not now. But I get I'm not in like a PvP kit, not in that PvP mindset, so maybe we will try it out one day. But we tried Castle Wars, and Castle Wars is PvP, different kind of PvP, but it is PvP, and I didn't have much fun. I didn't like it. I just wasn't personally a big fan, and it's not the same. So we'll have to try both of them again, I think, because I think it could be fun to run around with the club and just bonk people. But I also get for PvP, melee is like the worst. You know, like I have to get close, they can just run away. And then in a melee kit, you know, I'm super weak to magic, and magic is ranged, and they can snare me. So, oh no, now I'm snared and getting absolutely pelted with fire blasts. I'm dead, homie. It's like I'm dead. There's nothing I could do. Whereas if I was at least range, I get a little bit of defense from both. I can take some shots here and there. The only thing I can't really do is hurt the melee guys, but I can just kind of run from the melee guys. I like the rock, paper, scissors of it, you know. But melee doesn't really seem good against anything because you have to get there first, and the other 2 are ranged, so they don't have to get anywhere near you. But if you were to get there, I mean, you wouldn't have much defense. In my case, I do, because I'm not even wearing 2 ranged things. You know, I'm wearing 2 arguably melee things. They just don't give me negative ranged benefits. But it's all I got at the moment. So that's what we're wearing. I could wear the coif, but it seemed really silly to wear it because of the lack of defense it gave. But like this one gives like negative magic defense, I believe. I'll tell you what, I'll look. I love that. That's just amazing. Yeah, -1 magic defense. And we get 22 stab, 23 slash, 21 crush, and 22 ranged defense. And no attack bonuses, just attack negatives of magic. So like it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? But negative damage is negative damage at the end of the day. And you kind of need to be able to deal damage. Best defense is a good offense. And if you don't have either, you're going to die. So, and maybe pure DPS, just the glass cannon build. It's always fun in other games like Diablo and stuff. Psh, who cares about defense, bro? Who cares about defense? Just give me max damage. Max damage. Yeah, I'll just grind this boss till I get the perfect roll and gem slots of what I need. 100%. I haven't played Diablo in a really long time. I used to play it on the PS3. I played Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls edition. And I had a great time. But I don't know. I feel like I want to play Diablo, but at this like Diablo 4. But at the same time, I feel like Path of Exile, or specifically Path of Exile 2, would be really cool. And like I would like that. But I'm a broke boy, as we've talked about before. So when it becomes free, when it's actually done and released, that's when I would play it. Kind of like how Path of Exile 1 is currently free. I feel like I would have gotten a... Wait. It was Sneaky Suspicion. I can't read. My bad. I can. I just misread, to be clear. I can read. I just struggle sometimes. And I haven't been keeping up on the food intake. I haven't been keeping track of the monster giant kills. Wasn't really caring. And I don't have Rune Light. At least I have it, but I'm not currently running Rune Light. So I don't have that kind of tracker to track the kills I have to know when I get the drop. Because I know it does that, or it can do that. Earth Runes, interesting. Yeah, we'll just see when I get a Moss Key. We'll see. And even if I get a Moss Key, it doesn't necessarily mean anything, because we might not get the essence from Bryofta. Because it is... Whoa. What was it? Bryofta... The key is... Sorry, not the key. The essence is a 1 in 118 drop. And it is 11.5 million. But who knows, we get 2 keys, get 2 essence. 23 mil. That would be pretty sick. That would be pretty sick. And I don't even know what I would do if I got member. I get 2 weeks. I wouldn't know what to do to earn money to keep it up, and like to skill first. Like I wouldn't know what to do. But I would have to watch lots of videos and I feel like prepare myself, because I would hate, because I want to just enjoy it, but I would hate to spend all the time to earn the membership just to not waste it, but play it and not like make progress towards another membership, and then kind of just get back with no money and no membership and whatnot, and feel like I'm back at ground zero again, because I couldn't even, grind those skills that I was grinding, even if I was having fun on them, because they're members. And I don't know if I were to level something, for instance, like agility, to make my free-to-play life easier, if I actually get the benefit of it. Okay, well, that's 1. Cool. Sick. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know if I were to like play a member, level up my agility, and then go back to free to play, if I would get the benefit of leveling my agility. I don't know if that is a thing that we do. No clue. I feel like I could Google it, but I don't know if that'll be accurate. I mean, I could try Reddit. I don't know. Okay, let us see. Same level, but you lose the abilities. So if you have high agility and you go to free to play, you don't get run restore bonus. Okay. That makes sense. That was kind of what I was expecting. It's just like you're free to play again, basically. You don't get the skills, you don't get the perks, and you don't get to use the items, obviously. So I'd have to sell them, or they would just be kind of there in my bank. Ah. What if I stood right here? Doesn't work. Okay. This will do. This will do. We got a Mossy Key, though. That is super sick. I didn't highlight it. After I kill this giant, I'll drop it and highlight it, though. if we can get him down. Should be level 5 health. 1 health. Cool. Okay, I think it's like one of the only things purple over here. There's a couple runes maybe. I think I clicked on that arrow on the ground. They're hitting me from here, huh? I feel like there has to be a better safe spot. They have a really good safe spot, I feel like. Because if I go back, I can't hit them. Oh, it's their lucky day. Think they're getting married? Probably not. Okay, I want to fight this guy. Can you? There we go. Ugh. Yeah, there's Chaos Rune. Well, it's okay for it to be there. I don't care about the steel bar, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I care about the steel bar. I'm kind of glad I have like this melee protective gear on, you know, because I'm kind of getting bonked a lot. But other than that, it's making me do less damage, so it's kind of annoying. It also makes me think maybe the amulet of power isn't as good as I'm thinking, and I should instead use the amulet of strength and the amulet of magic and the amulet of accuracy to kind of guarantee more of those hits. Law rune. Okay, so we want to no, we don't want to hide it. There you go. Cool. Doing great. We'll go ahead and eat that. You're going to try and attack me, are you? Or no, there's a timer or something, isn't there? So I'm on a timer and they can't attack me anymore. Cool. Maybe. I don't remember how it works. We're leveling up the ranged. We're halfway to level 50. So that's epic. Okay. Well, I actually filled up my water beforehand, so I don't need to go fill it up. My mouth feels chalky. Like behind my bottom front teeth, like on my gums. Interesting. Don't care about the shield. Unless it's, trimmed, but I don't think normal creatures drop trimmed items. I think I have to get those from caskets and special loot chests. So, I'm not worried about it. Actually, I should fight this one. Because they can't get me. Because this one's in the way. So I could do this one and then this one. Big brain, big brain, big brain. And I have no clue how long I'm going to stream. I have absolutely no idea. I have messages still. We got going on. Okay. Nothing important. Not at all. Go back to here. Okay. We got a Mosquee. And we got that guy down. And we'll get this guy. Do we get a second Mosquee? I feel like we definitely didn't kill 150 giants. I feel like we got the key pretty quickly. Which is nice. We got lucky. However, I don't want to use all of that luck just yet. We still got to get the essence. So, here's to hoping we didn't use it all on the key. And we get lucky during the kills. So we get that Bryopta essence. Which, like I said, I'm not doing today. Don't worry about it. It's not happening today. I need Dragon Slayer first, and maybe I'll go do Dragon Slayer. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to go take my club to go do the Dragon Slayer. And like, it's probably fine. Like, I just take a little bit of food, take my teleport runes. I can bring a sword, a shield, a club, a bow, and I'll have arrows equipped. You know what I mean? That way, if I need to fight different stuff, I'll be able to fight different stuff. Or no, just... No, I think I go full melee. We'll bring some runes to cast something. Some kind of ranged spell, maybe. Or maybe we won't. Maybe I'll ignore it and not worry about it. I wonder if... Okay, rude. Yeah, let's get this guy out of here. He's kind of being bothersome. I appreciate the help, kind wizard. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I wonder if when enemies kill the giants, and they don't pick up the loot. For instance, if they dropped a key and they don't pick it up, if I will be able to see the key, or if it's physically only visible to the person that earned the drop. Because that would make sense, because they're not tradable, nothing like that. So if they aren't, you could always just drop it, and then your friend could pick it up. But at the same time, they might have a thing where, like, if it's dropped by the giant, it might be pick upable, but if you drop it, it's not. But it would be silly, I think. It's probably just it's just designated to each client, each player. That's what I would think. I don't think the wiki tells me that kind of information. I don't think. After this drop. I don't know. I'm gonna assume I'm correct in thinking you just don't get it from players at all. Like, there's no way. That's what makes sense. 43 ranged. I really said I said 48, and I was like, yo, we leveled up fast. But no, we are not anywhere near close to 48, because we're at 43. 43. I don't know 40 in Spanish. I don't know Spanish at all, actually. Like, very little. I took Latin in high school. It's not very useful. But I took Latin, which was silly. Grignate la fespio. That's stinky bum munch in French. I got you there. I know that one. Oh, I wanted to see what level they were. They looked cool. It's okay. I guess I don't need to see. I just like to. You know? Got another message. Okay. That's one giant down. Let's get another one. Are we close to leveling up the health? No. No. I registered it before I was done talking, but just my words didn't register quickly. You know? And I feel like I may need to start picking up some of these arrows Just because I'm not the richest lad, you know. But at the same time, I don't know, there's not that many. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I will sell my kidney and we'll buy arrows that way. I had OBS open, not Twitch, which I think I like looking at it at Twitch more. I mean OBS more. The only difference is Twitch tells me how many viewers, and OBS doesn't. But at the same time, I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't need to check the viewer count, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter, and I don't care. It's just if I was being quiet for whatever reason, and then I see the viewer counts there, maybe I'll try to be interactive, because I was just tired for whatever reason, so I wasn't talking. Because I talked the whole time, and then I always stop talking when someone's actually here, and it's always just an unfortunate kind of timing. It's like my little podcast. I can just sit here and yap and yap and yap and talk, and I like it. It's kind of nice, and I'm not too worried if anybody listens. It's nice when people chat, though. I like having conversations. It's nice. This is the okay. I didn't even check to see if the music was working the entire time. Didn't check. I could hear it. I think I didn't break the audio for once. Let's go. Super stellar. I love when I don't break things. No technical difficulties. There was some slight technical difficulties actually. I wasn't gonna play RuneScape. I was gonna play Hardcore Valheim. I was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm gonna do. So before I just went live trying to do it right, I tested it. I try and make sure stuff's working, dial it in for stream, like the look, the graphics, the audio, things like that. And I, for some reason, with OBS like capturing it, could not get more than 45 frames. I don't know why. Because my settings originally were max, and I get 60 FPS, and like it's fine. There's no issue. But as soon as OBS comes into play, was not happy. So maybe that's just a thing I'll have to tweak and figure out, because I didn't try turning everything all the way on low. Everything, as in like the native resolution, I didn't turn like the resolution all the way down and things like that, because I feel like I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to turn that down. I shouldn't have to sacrifice that, especially for like the stream's sake, because it's just gonna look bad, and there's no point in that. I don't mind if there's not sun rays and there's not light bloom and there's my law distance is a little low. Like that's okay. But yeah, like I would turn a bunch of stuff down and it just wasn't happy. And I wasn't on the hardcore world yet. I hadn't created it. I figured I would wait and just do the character creation on stream and everything. So I was just on my own account, and it could be because I was at my base, and my base isn't huge. It's nothing crazy, but I feel like there's like a lot of torches. Maybe I feel like there's not even a lot of torches, but maybe I just, however I was, it was laggy, and that's why it was struggling so much, as it was struggling to like capture and run everything like at my base. So I might have to try loading up a fresh world that's like blank, try capturing it that way, and we will see what happens there. I guess I'll grab this stuff while I'm standing here. I love when they walk into the safe spot on their own, and I don't have to kind of guise them in, funnel them in, guide them there. There's one of those words is fine. None of those words are the words I was thinking of. Yo, sandwich. I would love a sandwich lady. Have a baguette one on me. Yo. Guys, I got a baguette. Let's wiki the baguette. It's a 1 in 7 chance from Sandwich Lady. That's the only way to get a sandwich. Non-tradable, non-equipable, non-stackable, non-notable. But it is edible. Heals for 6 hit points. It was used by Sandwich Lady as a weapon before the update. If the player did not respond to her in some time or chose the wrong food, she would hit them with a baguette, causing the player to be knocked out and then teleported to a random location. Following the update, Sandwich Lady no longer punishes players if they ignore to choose the wrong food item. The baguette as a form of weapon was later introduced to player as a stale baguette, a rare item tamed only from a mystery box. That's kind of funny. I kind of like that. There's nature runes. I do want to grab them, but I'm not that worried about it. Let's look at mystery box, because I don't know what this is. Mystery boxes can be obtained from the Quizmaster random events. Players can choose between 1,000 coins or a mystery box upon successful completion or successful completion of the that's not even what it says. Successful completion of the event. That's not what it says. It says successfully completing the event. Anyway, multiple mystery boxes can be owned at once, and they can be banked. It is recommended to wear the Ring of Wealth before opening the box because it significantly increases your chances for the rare drop table. Doing this, along with completing currently owned clue scrolls, will make it possible to complete and eliminate item chances, receive nothing. If opened, a mithril skim turtle drop in the place of 5 mithril bars. Interesting. This does not, however, occur while challenging. Okay. A bunch of interesting things going on there, I guess. Did I not pick up the bones? Ah, now that's rude. Okay, so free-to-play players can't get very much. But we can get several things, one of which is the stale baguette, which is a 1 in 256. It's worth 1.4 mil. Guys, I can sell the Giants Club and buy a baguette. Do we do it? What do we think? Do I buy a baguette? Okay, let me look at the stale baguette. Let's look at this weapon. Oh, it's such a trolley weapon. Rewards from random events. It shares the same stat bonus as other fun weapons, items stored in the fancy dress costume box. There's about a 164% chance of receiving it in place of regular baguettes when offered by the Sandwich Lady. Okay, so we could have gotten a stale baguette, but we got a normal baguette. It has a negative 100 stab bonus, negative 100 slash bonus, and negative 50 crush bonus. It's crush damage is all it does. Attack speed is 2.4 seconds. Can reach 1 tile. Is it like useful at all? It used to be 6 million. That is absurd. So we're not selling the club for the baguette. That would be funny, but we're not doing it. Epic. Don't know why I did that. It does seem like a little bit of a waste. Like a wee little bit. Wee little bit of a waste. But it's fine. Totally fine. Yeah, I like the OBS screen more because I can also like see everything better. I can see the chat better. I can see the Twitch activity better. I can see like the screen that's being captured a bit better. It's a little low quality, like the game looks like, but for instance, like the camera is way bigger. It's way more visible. I can see how well in focus I am because it's on manual focus, and like that one's actually only has manual focus, but Yeah, it's nicer, I think. It just doesn't tell me the viewer count. And then yeah, I switch over to Twitch and it just looks terrible. It looks dookie. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. I feel like Twitch gives probably a more accurate depiction of what it looks like, because again on OBS the camera immaculate, game terrible, and then I think on Twitch it's like the opposite, but at the same time it's because this camera can shoot 4K, my screen's only 1080, stream's only 1080, and it's being streamed, so it's not like an actual 1080, and it's like a big contrast. So me going from how the camera is looking out of camera to how it's being rendered through a stream is it's probably just a big drop. And I think it looks bad, but it doesn't actually look bad, kind of thing. So it's probably just something like that. We'll eat this baguette, I suppose. Maybe it was a bad choice. Could have kept it. Oh well. Not worried. It's too late. I've already eaten it. But I don't care. I'm not worried. I got another sandwich from the sandwich lady the other day. I got it was like a sliced sandwich, like a little triangle sandwich. It was scrumptious. Death runes. What do I use for telegrab? Lawn air. Okay, we'll just grab the death runes. Okay, fine. We won't use the death runes. Okay, stand right there. Don't move. Cool. I think I am going to. I was going to deprioritize the death runes, but it's okay. I can't use telekinetic grab on that. Is it because it was a stack of items that I couldn't do that? Because it wasn't like one item. It was, what was it, 3 death runes? Interesting. Makes sense. Is annoying, however. What are we? We're almost at 44 range. 44 range. We have 1 key. Mithril sword. Several mithril sword drops. The key should be purple. So that's why I want everything else to just be like the white text. So when I see the purple, I know it's a mossy key. Okay. I also didn't realize until the other day, not only can you hear like my mouse really well, you can hear my key. It's a laptop keyboard. It's not a mechanical keyboard. It doesn't make any noise really, but you can hear it on stream through the mic so unbelievably well. And at least I was able to, and I just was like, oh, you can hear just everything. And it's just, I find it interesting. I guess it's a bit interesting. It sounds nice. Space when I'm tabbed into OBS makes me start recording. So I spam space. And I had the issue, not the other day, a while ago, that I had these videos and I was like, is it set to auto record when I hit stream? I don't want that. No, it's not. I hit space. Cool. I deleted those just now. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Now we're tabbed back in. I'll hit space again. There you go. That's what it sounded like. Here's my scroll wheel. Here's left click. Yeah, I'm sure you hear them. This is my my scroll wheel click. Sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera on you. Like I meant to do the action, but I didn't think about the action. So I apologize. But yeah, it's all really loud, and like the chair's really loud. Like you can hear the chair. It didn't make much noise just then, but if I were to like get up, it would like squeak a little bit. I don't know if you can hear the bathroom door, and I don't know if you can hear the toilet, and I don't know if you can hear the sink. And I'm really just hoping that you can't hear when I go tinkle, because that would just sound really weird. I haven't heard it, so I'm assuming not. But like, who knows? Maybe you can hear it through the door for all I know. I don't know. But yeah. And I could see the mic volume when the lawnmower was going, so I know you could hear it to some extent. Don't know if it was that audible or not, because I've been told a couple times that the mic was low, so I've turned it up a tad bit. Yeah, so I don't know. Which I think I did it a really roundabout way, actually, because I think I have the actual mic setting turned to like 70, and instead of turning that up, I turned it up on OBS. So it probably sounds worse, but happens. And maybe I'll fix it eventually. You always dripped out. You see that? They got the drip on. Why did I shoot this one? Why did I do that? Okay, I'm gonna check the mini fridge behind me because I am hungry. I'm in a snacky kind of mood. Less snacky. I'm just hungry. I have a basically completely eaten tub of spinach and artichoke dip. But if I remember correctly, there's no chips left. So, and that's crunching is gonna be loud. I know that. And I have to tinkle. So I'll fight this giant and I'll tinkle and I'll look for the chips and I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay. Well, we do have chips. I found the chips. And we'll see. I'm level 625 total. That's cool. I didn't even see that on this screen. I saw it on 3VS. Apologize. Acid reflux from all the air I've been chewing on. I do have chips. I'm not going to eat them on stream because it's going to be loud and obnoxious. I'm not worried about it. So, we'll see. So I'm reading again. People talking in my Discord, which you should join using !Discord or go to my Twitch channel and there's a link there. It should work, hopefully. Apparently it didn't. Actually, I don't know if I've changed the one in the stream description. You know, let me do that. Let me do that. We'll just update it just in case. Alright. Go link. Copy. Then I go here, and then I go. Okay, I'll just sign into a new Twitch tab. So please don't autoplay Twitch streams. Cool. They were too slow to load. Don't autoplay Twitch streams. I was able to hear my own on stream for half a sec there. Can I just edit? Can I edit this? Edit panels. No, I don't want to edit panels. I want to edit this right here. Does this work? Okay, this one has expired. I understand. Cool. So can I... Okay, I just have to wait till stream's over. So my bad. It'll be there. It'll be there. It just doesn't work right now. I totally put like a 7-day link on accident. Whoops. All right. I've been yapping for how long? I don't even. Where is it? Over an hour, and my brain is running out of yap juice because I'm so hungry. Then we got a Mosky pretty quick, which is sick, and we've eaten a little bit of food, but nothing crazy. And we've leveled up ranged a couple times. We're up to 44 ranged and 625 total level. We are, what is absurd to me, is 125 levels away from being able to join 750 total worlds, which is just absurd. Because how many stats do I get free to play? Let's just look. I could count, but why would I do that? There are 15. So 750. Where's it? Oh, it's just slash 15. So it would be 50, level 50 to each free to play stat, including rune crafting. So if we were to do 14, that is getting every skill to 53 and a half. So half of them to 53, half of them to 54. So if we were to do it for 13 skills. Okay, you're both out there doing stuff. Cool. I see you guys for real. Can you come here? Why would you do that? If I were to get 13 of them to level 57.6, well, it doesn't work like that. There's not half levels. That's really high. So, I don't know. I want 750 total level. I feel like woodcutting and fire making will be fairly easy. I feel like mining is already there. Smithing is going to be a little annoying just because I want to sell the iron ingots instead of smithing them, but I could get more smithing XP if I turned all of them into full helms, torsos, and leggings, and then turned that into a set and then sold the set. Each set of full iron armor is worth like 1,085 GP, I want to say, somewhere in that ballpark, which is profitable clearly because I mined all the stuff. I'm doing it all for free except for the rings. But I get 140 smelts, and it takes 10 for one set. So I'm getting 14, right? 14 sets. So that would be 14,000 minus 5. So I'm getting 11,000 profit per ring if I turn each ingot, or not each ingot, but like all of the ingots into the sets. So way less money. You dig? Way less money. However, way more smithing XP. And he's just, what is this? Alright, they're standing still. I'll respect it. You got a cosmic rune there. Just saying. I believe that's an expensive cape. It's like a couple mil, that cape is, I think. Yeah, if we want 750 total level, that's kind of absurd. So like I said, smithing might just be annoying. Because I get, is it 12.5 experience every smith of every iron bar? I have 1,800 to smith. So if I were to do 1,800 times, we'll say 12. We'll say the low end. Why? Okay. That's 21,600 experience. Old school. Okay, I know it's 100k. Level 50 is 100k. If I were to just smith 1,800 bars, that would get me to level 40. 2 levels. Maybe 45. Okay, yeah, this is 38k. So now I'd get a little higher. Where's 50? So like 43. Oh, that's level 40. That's... Oh, because I'm almost leveled up. I see. Where's like my closest thing to 40? I guess I don't really have one. Other than this exactly at 40. But it would be like like low 40s. You know what I mean? Low 40s. Whereas, let's see. Iron bar. We want plate body, leggings, full helm. Plate body, 125 experience. 75 experience. 50. So 50 and 75 is 125 plus 125. What is it? 250 per 10. So 1,800 divided by 10. It's 180. That should have been easy. And then 180 times 250. That's 45,000 XP. So 45,000 XP plus 21.6. $66,600 XP. It's a lot more XP. And that would give me to level 50. Little shy. No, that might be actually exactly. So that would be if we did all the bars, all the ore and stuff I currently have, smelted all of it into bars, and then turned, although I have 2k bars. Anyway, so yeah, I have enough to get to level 50 smithing right now. That's what, so I have 2k divided by 10, so 200 times 1,000. That's 100,000, 200,000. I mean, that's like gold, but so if I take, as it's 2,000 divided by 140. It's 14 point something. So we'll say 15 times 5,000, 75,000. So we'd make 125,000 GP if we did it smelting all the iron bars, turning all the iron bars into full iron sets, and then selling all of those sets. That would make us roughly $125,000 in profit, but we'd also get to level 50 smithing. And at level 50 smithing, what do we get? Mithril? That would get us mithril. Yo, thank you for the follow. How do I say that? Hold on, I could do this. I'm struggling. Mesmetronic? I'm gonna say I nailed it. Thank you for the follow. I'm walking away. No. I appreciate it. Nailed it. Let's go. I'm a pro. I was talking about math. I was doing maths. Are we doing well? I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? I've just been chatting to myself for like an hour, but it's perfectly fine. Quick maths. Yeah, I was doing math for smithing XP because I'm at 38 and I need level 50 because I want to hit 750 total level, and we're 125 levels off. But if every free-to-play skill is level 50, all, 15 of them, that's 750. So I really don't want to do that with rune crafting. We're not going to talk about it yet. But I'm close on smithing, and I have 2K iron, 1800 or 200 bars. Um, so I can either smelt all of the ore into bars and sell it for money, because that's almost a mil. It's like a little over half a mil. Um, but no XP. That doesn't even give you level like 42, right? But if I turn all of the bars into full iron sets, it's 10 bars per iron set. Each iron set's 1,000. I would make $200,000 for all my bars, but I'm using forging rings because it's iron, so it's 5K, and that's 75K for all of them because it's 140. So I'd make 125K profit, but it would be just enough XP to get me to level 50. So I get to spend however many hours doing that later. Save rune crafting for members? Yeah. Definitely the plan. There's several things I gotta save for members. But what we're currently doing is just training some ranged because it's low level. And we did get a Moss Key, so this is potentially 11.5 mil right here. I did get the Hill Giant Club. I didn't buy it. I earned it. I'm very proud. It was my 3rd try, and I did it. Who cares about odds? Psh, no odds here. Luck. But yeah, so we're going for Bry off the Essence. And I want to do it melee with the club to be sassy and whack the giant with the giant club. But range is smarter. I know that. So we might do it both ways. I mix it up. I did Ober with melee. That's what I did. Yeah, club 3rd work, crazy work. Yeah, I was very excited. I was baffled. I was absolutely baffled. And I haven't even done Dragon Slayer yet. So I I can't wear full dragon hide. That's why we have a rune chainmail body. I can't wear my rune breastplate. That's why we have a rune chain body. But yeah, so I plan on doing that at some point too. But I think I have to do it for Bryofta because I think I need the D-hide chest plate just for the magic defense. Just for the magic defense. So even if I do melee, I think I'll be in the dragon hide. Just seems smart. But yeah. I feel like I was talking to myself for so long, and I chatted about everything, and then now I'm blank. My mind's just not working. So I apologize, but very much appreciate the follow. Thank you. I like that so much. I hope you enjoy my terrible RuneScape gameplay, but it's my first time, so we're getting somewhere. I'm trying not to use like guides, but I gotta watch a couple YouTube videos. So come on, like I don't know everything. I gotta learn. So I watched a bunch of people beat Ober and Bryofta, so I know what to expect, but I'm not necessarily watching like a playthrough and following it, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to do it my own way. And member wasn't the goal originally, but now that I've played free to play and I've become addicted, now I want members. So I feel like I need to go earn members and then figure out what to do when I hit members to maintain it. You've 110 combat and never did the Moss Giants before? Well, I'm, what am I, 64, I want to say? Yeah, 64. I don't know. From my understanding is if you're members, there's no need to ever come here. So if you're members for all that, that makes sense. But for free to play, this is the best it gets. There's nothing better for me to fight, and there's nothing more, I guess, lucrative for me to kill, because gambling and such. So every kill could be 11.5 mil. But we'll see. Yeah, because these guys have 1 in 150 drop chance for their key, or it's I think 1 in 50 or 1 in 60 in the wilderness. But that scares me, so I don't go there. And so I'm just chilling here. A viewer had to direct me how to get here because I didn't know. They should make a lesser demons boss and add some space with additional lesser demons in Karmaja. Yeah, that would be sick. The only lesser demon I know of is at the Wizard's Tower. But I want to say there's one during Dragon Slayer, I think. I've looked up basically nothing on Dragon Slayer. I just know that this shield and a couple other things I get from Dragon Slayer because I'll be watching a video on Ober and they're like, oh yeah, do Dragon Slayer, get this thing. I'm like, well, I spoiled it for myself, but that's okay. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I try to use the wiki, not that much, but I'm always on the wiki. I can't help it. You go to Karmaja and go into the volcano. There's 3 or 4 lesser demons down there. Okay. Can I go there in free to play? Because I know people will tell me things like that, and then I look into it, and it's fully members, and I'm not able to go there. Before their boss, there was the most popular spot for range training. Okay. Probably be good for prayer too, instead of the big bones, because they get 25 XP from those. Okay, maybe I'll have to go there, because my prayer is 40. But if I'm gonna lie, I cheated a little bit. I spent 100k on Vile Ashes. I was sick of farming giants. So, yeah, because I know they drop the ashes. Oh, they just drop normal ashes? Or they not drop the Vile Ashes? Yeah, because the Vile Ashes are 25. Big Bones are 15. And Big Bones cost more at the GE. I don't know why. But they cost more. Maybe they're easier to get, but most are Vile Ashes. Okay. Yeah, because Vile Ashes are the best thing in free to play for prayer. And I know that's another one of those things that I should wait to do till members. Just because it's way easier in members. But I needed it at least 40 for Ober because I needed to protect from missiles. Because of a new boss that came out this year. Oh, okay. So there's just like an abundance of Vile Ashes. That's why big bones are more expensive. You need the bones to charge something. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. So not necessarily an abundance of the other, just a demand for the big bones. Gotcha. I haven't worried about money, at least making it. I did originally I trained on cows, tanned the leather, got my crafting to 40, sold all of it, made a little money that way, and then I sold iron bars because I needed to get those levels up anyway. So I just sold the bars because they were the easiest to get for the most money. And I spent several hours trying to figure out what was better, iron or steel, and I like timed myself getting the runs and doing whatever. I think I make like 150 or 200,000 GP more per, I forgot how long it was, than if I were to do steel, because coal is obnoxious to get. So I'm not excited for mithril or adamant mining because I don't want to get coal, but maybe I'll just be rich enough to buy the coal instead. We'll see. And there were more people here with me earlier, but now it's just me, and I'm not going to complain because I get all the giants to myself. They're all for me. I don't have to share. So how long have you been playing RuneScape for? Because you're level 110 combat, which is, in my opinion, quite impressive. Because I think, 121 is max? I think? I don't remember. But like, I'm fairly new to RuneScape. I played it when I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to play. And I never probably hit combat level 20 or higher, ever. I didn't do any quests. I just was I was like 9. I don't know what I'm doing. So I got back into it, and I'm having so much fun with it. Like 20 years. I had my current account for like 7 or 8. Jesus. Okay, so you're a RuneScape veteran. Okay. Okay. A lot of off and on playing. Gotcha. Yeah, this is like the main game I've been playing lately. I haven't been gaming a lot, but I've been playing a lot of RuneScape, and I'm a big Siege fan. And I'm new to Siege as well. I've only had it for like a year or 2, but I have like 2k hours. Absolutely no life to Siege. And that's with 3 months off because I was in a car crash and I couldn't play. So I played Siege too much. RuneScape's great, and I want to get it on my phone so I can play it everywhere I go. It's really tempting. I tend to play 1 or 2 games off obsessively for a while and then move on to something else. That makes sense. I feel like that's very typical for a lot of people. I think I'm like that personally. Before Siege and RuneScape, it was, what was it? It was Ark and I don't even know. Like GTA with my friends, maybe Arkin GTA with my friends, Valheim, stuff like that. I've lately been playing more solo stuff, and it's actually really nice because I haven't done it since I was a kid, and I was like, well, if I'm not grinding Siege, I won't get better, and I hated it. I hated it. I was so unhappy. But it's really nice doing the single player games. 20 years on RuneScape is crazy. I'm 21, so that's almost as long, as long as I've been alive. Um, but but yeah, that's nuts. I have a bunch of demos that I downloaded for cool indie games that I found that I thought would be fun to play or like play on stream or something. Because I feel like even though like I don't care if people are watching me play stream like on stream, it's just I feel like it gives me an excuse to play games by myself. So it's nice, and I've been enjoying it. So I found cool games that I like the way they look, but normally wouldn't feel like I had the time to play, and then forcing myself to play them by playing them on stream. Um, yeah. And I tried to play Hardcore Valheim earlier, and it had a stroke and didn't want to support the frame limit when OBS tried to capture it, which I don't know why, because normally I don't have issues, and I was talking about that earlier. So maybe I'll have to tweak something there, but yeah. Love Valheim. I'm a big Valheim fan as well. I feel like I'm fake for saying that because I haven't beaten Valheim. Um, what's the dragon? I don't remember the dragon's name. Motor. I haven't beaten Motor. I'm there. I can do it. Haven't done it, and I haven't gotten past that. So I have experienced half the game, maybe. But everything I've played, I love. I love the way it looks and feels, and it's so nice. And it's my favorite building system in any game ever. It's just so great. Um, and it actually kind of annoys me when people refer to like the new RuneScape Dragon Wilds game as like, oh, it's a Valheim clone, or like it's like Valheim, and it's just like it's like, sure, but like it's not. It's not that good, and it's not as good as Valheim. As I'm trying to say. I've gotten as far as the Mistlands in Valheim, but never beat the boss there. I've heard the Mistlands sucks so much because it's just so obnoxious. Um, but I don't know personally because, like I said, haven't beaten Motor, so I don't know. But I was gonna do a hardcore run because it seemed fun. I don't know if you've done that. It's really hard. You get no map, everything's harder, and you get no map, everything's harder. The one life, more mob spawns, more common raids. Like what? um, it's just insane. It's insane. But I wanted to give it a try because I thought it would be funny, and I haven't done it yet. It's really hard to solo. Gotcha. Yeah, I played like a little bit with friends, but my friends don't really like games. I'm gonna say like this, and I mean like not graphically appealing. Um, I think they look great. It's my favorite kind of art style. But if it's not like hyper realistic, a lot of my friends aren't game, which is fine. Just different like demographics, you know. But it just means I don't have people to play these games with, which is why I tend to not play them as much. But I have been, and I like it. It's really nice. I might need to get food soon. Here, I'm running not low on lobster, but well, it was up to here, and now we're not. So maybe in a couple minutes we'll run back up and grab lobster. I got really lucky on this first mossy key. I feel like because I killed not that many giants, and we got a mossy key, and we still only have one mossy key. um, and I'm not running rune light, so I don't know how many I've killed. Um, but maybe I'll just go back and count them individually in the VOD. So I know I'm not doing that. That's a joke. I don't have time for that, and I don't care that much. But it's interesting. I'm hoping I didn't use up all my luck on Ober on Bryofta. I want the essence. I want the essence. But yeah, feel free to join the Discord if you want. By the way, it's the one in on my channel thing is old, and I forgot I set it up wrong. But if you do !! Discord in chat, it should pop up, and you should be able to join if you want to. Of course, you're no force. Um, There's me and some friends and some other people, some other viewers and stuff in there. And the only people who play RuneScape are myself and the viewers. um, uh, but it's small. It's nothing crazy. So, but yeah, feel free to join. Coins. Coins. I want to know where they get their coins. Are they just from like dead people they kill? You know, they just take the coins off the corpse and then like he just has his little coins and then I kill him and he just drops his coins. Is that what happens? Same thing with like this iron stuff. I know he's not wearing an iron med helm. It's not gonna fit. Where'd they get it? This iron bar? Where? It's just his teeth? Is it iron tooth? I don't know. I find it humorous. Did you say a 22? 125. Okay, so 126 must be the last level, not 121. My bad. You don't want to know where these coins are stashed, I fear. It'd be like that, I guess. I mean, are they wearing pants? Or is that just like bark? Because these are so root feet. It's pants, I don't know. Stashed in crazy places. The pocket that never leaves you, I suppose. $2K hours left. Yeah, I'm poor. I'm using iron arrows, but they were a gift, so I feel like I must use my gift. Some trees have holes burrowed in them. This is true. This is true. Picturing a woodpecker burrowing holes into his legs, we'll say. That's funny. What's our range? Did we hit 45? We did hit 45. Nice. Well, yeah. I like the different models. They're nice. Like green beard, orange beard, mushrooms, and they have like little crowns. Or like helmets, not crowns. I think they look cool. Way cooler than the hill giants. In my opinion. Do you want to be RuneScape friends? Sure. What's your name? I'll so add you. Is that your name? Rare L Tims? Nice. Cool. Gotcha. I have 4 viewer friends. Let's go. Only friends I have. Not too worried. Sick though. Everyone's so nice in RuneScape. I feel like it's really refreshing coming from Siege. Is LFG let's fucking go? Is that let's fucking go? It's toxic sometimes, but if you do mini games and stuff for forestry people, or just like forestry people are just weird. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I've done one mini game. I did Castle Wars. I had a terrible time. It was not fun. I didn't enjoy it. I was just running around mindlessly the whole time. LFG, let's go. Yeah, okay. I'm not good with the. Is it an acronym? It's not an acronym, is it? I don't know. I think you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not good with those. I know very few. I was a late bloomers is the wrong word. Texture. I got a phone at like 17, so I didn't grow up like texting and stuff. So I'm still learning. You can't judge me. Acronym? Yeah, cool, nice. Fumble my words sometimes. Get confused. It's less of a fumble and more of I thought of 4 choices and didn't know which choice to pick. uh, yeah. Aspa 1. Solid. I'm a digital girl in a digital world, lol. Nice. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I spend a lot of time online, and for as much time as I spend online, I should be better, but I'm just not. Not a girl, by the way. Just thought that was funny to say. Gotcha. I don't know if that old song. I do. I'm not. I'm not that new. That's wrong. What's the terminology I'm looking for? I'm not that out of generational depth. I grew up with my mom, and she would play stuff like that all the time, or like watch like Gilmore Girls and stuff. So I know the song and different stuff like that. And unlike apparently most of my generation, I actually know how to use a rotary phone, which is I've never had one. It's just not that hard, I feel like, but people complicate things. Well, nice, yeah. I'm very out of touch with the newer community, with the little kids. I'm not very skibbity, not very Rizworthy, like widowy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh, Moss Giants, level 42. I just realized the level 42. I'm cowering in a corner. Earth runes. I'll leave them there. I have the key. The key should be the only thing that pops up purple. What are we hitting to Gwidity and Woundscape? I gotta. There's no icon that looks remotely anything to a gritty, is there? There's a dance, right? Dance. There you go. That's my gritty. My gwitty. Just gotta emote on the nostrils. Gotta let them know who's boss. Scroll down more. How far? You might have one of the others. If not, I'm gonna come show you. Okay. I don't know. I don't have that many. This is what I got. I hope I didn't scroll too fast. I have flap. It doesn't look like he's flapping, but okay. I got lean from the mime show. I'm a pro. Dang, you don't have it? Yeah, I don't have any of the emotes. I wish I had more. Because, like, when I did the mime show, I feel like when I was younger, you got to pick. It was like, do you want an outfit or do you want an emote? And when I was younger, I picked the outfit because I'm silly. But, like, now when I did it, I was like, cool, I get to get my emotes finally. Nah. I luckily got the emote one time. And then one of the other times, it gave me the mime mask. There was no choice. There was no choice. And I was very disappointed. But it happens. And then, like, I did the military event, and I, again, didn't get to pick to do, like, any of the emotes. It just gave me the camo shirt. So it was interesting. If you are going to come show me, I'm on world, I think 414. 419, sorry, 419. There we go. Nature runes were purple. We don't want purple nature runes. I'm vibing with this fit with like the bald, with like the rune colored hair. It looks sick. He looks fabulous. Absolutely stellar. I'm a big fan. It looks like rare items, and I'm assuming that it is intentionally supposed to look like rare items. but that name was taken. That's what I'm gonna assume. Bald man build. Bald man build, the best build. I might have to change my character. Like, I got too much hair. It's too much. I gotta go bald. Yes, it is. Nice. I was able to tell intent. Let's go. What a pro-social, not worker. I'm just gonna stop talking. We're running arrows here. Nah, not fully. I thought it was amazing that the club can be used as a slash weapon to cut the spider web. It was fabulous. It was great news to me. I was very excited. I was very excited about it. You know, the mage is back. This person was here earlier. And I hear an electrical motor outside. I don't know if it's a weed 20 damage. I don't know if it's a weed whacker. I don't know what it is. But if you can hear it, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Come cut the web for me in 2 minutes. Got you. Can I cut it for the people? That's kind of sick. I tell you what, I'll go and run over there. If you have agility, you can go through the obstacle thing. Oh god, I hope so. We will see. There's a knife, but it's on my side. We're in non-mems. Oh, you can't use mem stuff on non-mem worlds. I forgot that. Cut. I'm gonna whack this skeleton. Can you go through that? Yeah. Nice. Let me past. There we go. Oh, he's gonna follow me? Is he? So you can't use member skills, but you can use member items? That's insane. Got the flame cape. Cracked. I'm getting bonked. They're so mean to me. It's quite preposterous. I can't use this stuff in free-to-play worlds either. Oh, okay. Oh, you got like the Gainem style? That's kind of sick. Is that's not Gainem style, is it? I don't know. You just it looks cool though. Where'd you get that from? Oh, that one's good. Yeah, that one's the gritty. That's the gwitty, the Woundscape gwitty. That's good. I think maybe old beta event. Okay. Yeah, I thought about going into the Easter event, but I felt a little lazy at the same time. I get a carrot suit, but I think I can also get past items from the toy store guy, a drainer or something. So maybe I will go see what is going on. I like that one as well with the confetti. You can? Gotcha. I don't know what the items are. We should do it together. I haven't done it yet. You're talking about the Easter event? Yeah, we can go do it. I think. What are you supposed to do? You talk to the dude, you start the event, and then we go find carrots, and I think we end up at a bush. That's what I know. That's all I know. This Easter event? Alright, we can go do it. I have a rock teleport. I can trade you runes if you don't have it to teleport to Varrock, so we can get there so you don't have to run back through the thing. You got a home tele? No, I got you. I got you. I will. Oh, you don't have the right spell book. I see, I see. Member stuff. Crazy. I mean, I could cut the web. We could run back up together. That works. Let me just hop boards real quick. Okay, that actually works so easy. I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and home telly. Or rock telly. Disappeared. I'm magic. I need to go this way. I'll go ahead and put my things away. Actually, we'll get out of this real quick, and I will eat my lobster. I'll be full health. Sure, that's full enough. Okay, mossy key, cool. Yeah, here's how poor I am. What I have is probably fine. I'll take the club, because I like the club. It's my prized possession. Alright, while you do that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee. I'm here, and you're here as well. Concerned man, I already read all this before. I didn't do it on stream, but it's fine. There's Easter bunny with all the decorations, and they left them all around, and all the carrots, and we gotta go find the trail. Start the Easter event here in the woods to the south. Got a hunch? Can I have some? About the carrot? They're old and dirty. I don't want to eat those. I'll be back later to investigate the rotten vegetables. The best not end up in my lunch. Okay. You should probably have a look around for suspicious crates of carrots. Start the Easter events. Oh, glum bunny. Alright, I'm here. Okay. Investigate this suspicious crate. Leading into the trees. I run over here. I follow the carrots. Follow the carrots. We're on the right track. There's more carrots. Oh, we're on the right track. We just keep going. Am I this slow? Did you already do all this? Yeah. It was a fake. It's underneath it. Enter hole. Yo. What's going on in here? That's the Easter bunny. Yeah, I want to know what this place is. Miracle Pit, for the most part, it's much more pleasant. Home of the Easter adjacent beings and their friends. Great feasts and parties performances were held here. Okay. Interesting. There you are. Certainly not eggs. Well, I'll just go talk straight to the Easter Bunny. That's what you're doing. I'll just skip the lore. No, I'm kidding. Oh, sick. There's like a stage and stuff. I didn't find you here. What's the name? I haven't heard that in a long time. How long exactly? Almost a year. It's last Easter. So do people been calling you instead? I go by many names. Some call me Egg Rabbit. Some call me Long Ears Johnson. Walked past for Rock West Bank, called me, and been called Selling Lobbies 200 GP. I don't really understand that one. Do people perhaps think they weren't talking to you? Who could blame them? I'm a failure. What do you mean? You're the Easter Bunny. I struggle with this font so much. What right do I have to that name? I don't feel the spirit of the Easter with me. I'm just a big dumb rabbit. Come on. I've been the Easter Bunny for everyone. Wow. The Easter Bunny is clearly very upset, needs cheering up. Perhaps other people inside the rabbit hole have some ideas. Okay. You ran this way. I'm assuming I need to give him a carrot. It's just like a hunch. You have to talk to people first. Boiling for carrot soup. Okay. I guess I'll actually go talk to people. I guess. I couldn't possibly choose. What if you had to choose to help the Easter Bunny? It'd be the Easter buns? Easter buns, eh? Delicious, sticky, spicy Easter buns. Make Easter Bunny happy. Give it a go. Okay. Ingredients. Easter dough, 1 special egg, Easter spices, raisins. Can I get this from this building? Add the egg spices and raisins. Just kidding. Okay, so I don't know if that is for real or not. Can I just buy buns? Of course, there's plenty behind that bar. Cocktails. There's. Okay, so what did she give me? She gave me the spices. So do I talk to other people and get the... No, totally this guy. Oh, you're already there. What's their names, maybe? Douglas. You gonna give me the dough? Yeah, okay. What else did I need? 1 special egg and raisins. Not gonna get anything from you. Okay. Well, there's a chicken here, so... Cool. Raisins. Don't have any grapes in my possession. How convenient. Dare I ask why? Rise up again and again. Stack full of grapes. What is happening? Am I? A long while later. We got raisins. We went back? Okay. Oh, well, okay. Tell them all the Easter Bunny looks glum. Or do I need to? I did all this stuff. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do as you say. Looking glum this year. Suspect something? Says up here. My whiskers on you. Here's your chance. What do you mean? Are they gonna? Is he gonna bowl? Oh, I'm so silly. It said bowling earlier, and I thought it said boil. Unless it did say boil. Oh, I suck. Watch this. All right, get him, Easter Bunny. He got a strike. He's a good bowler. Oh, I did better. I did better. Really big split, but I did better. Some time later. I'm surprised I hadn't heard about your powers before, Fuzzy Dice. I know for the modest adventurer, Galenor. Well, I suppose you pack in while I'm ahead. But we should do this again. We should. I mean, the rabbit hole. Enjoy all the visitors. Well, anyway. How are you feeling now? Oh, it was fun. I'm going to sit in the rabbit hole a bit longer. Should be off anyways. Pleasure of bowling. Hey, till next time. So now I make the buns. Now I give him the buns. Alright, let me read this preparation. Add the egg, spices, and raisins to the dough. And then use some of the dough to make egg shapes. Go top of the bun. Mix it and form into lovely buns. Place the pieces top of each bun. Make it nice and warm in the oven. Okay. Okay, so just add it all of them immediately. Okay. Now, do I talk back to this person or do I give them to the bunny? Not yet. How could you resist such wonder? He was talking back to me. It's probably fine. So I just talked to the bunny. Really, of course you do. He's an Easter bun fresh out of the oven. Easter bun, I like those. Thanks, Fuzzy Dice. You're a good friend. Do you feel a bit more Eastery now? Feeling a bit hopeful, like spring. Spring, I'm not sure if Easter is really a thing anymore. Remember how wonderful it is? Yo, what do I do? Probably wants a show. Performance, yeah. I'm gonna perform. I probably should have read some of that text. Let me do it again. Performance playing, I guess, 7% potential performance. And planning on which parts will be picked. Perfect. Okay, so then I'll talk back to him maybe. I love that Fuzzy Dice. Okay, talk about helping the Easter Bunny. Tune up a bit. Thank goodness for that. Okay. Have I? Oh, this makes sense. Do I go back over here, talk to him, be like this person? What? I don't know if I feel silly or slow. Carrot juice. I'll be back soon. Okay. Let's talk to the other people. Let's figure this out. Carrot juice, cool. I've got the carrots. Give the carrots to her. Oh, juice press. I was back here before. So silly. Fancy carrot juice. I got carrot juice. I feel like I'm staring down. Goodness sake. Let me think of something. Performance. I have to sneeze. Oh, tingles. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Ooh. Rehearsal for their performance. Rehearsal for their performance. What he said. Let's get it. Time to dance. Get the dance. We try something else. Welcome to have a look backstage. Backstage, eh? Is this where the carrot costume comes in? Just look backstage to see if there's anything that could enhance the performance. Examine the crate. Examine the crate. Examine the costume. Ah. Care costumes are still in here. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? I didn't read it. It's my bad. Well, the script looks okay. No, it's still a bookshelf. Ah, there's a door. Okay. So I gotta talk to Fry, who is this guy. Oh. What? But I might have to. Costumes in a script. An old script isn't any good. Here you have a look. It's all out of order. Okay. Get those costumes cleaned. Okay. I don't know what kind of treat I'm going to be getting them. What is that? Oh my goodness. Makes the juice. We like the buns. Okay. So let's talk to Cookie Weasel. Let's see what they have to say. Good news. Glad to hear it. Okay. Okay, let's talk to other people then. Okay. Version hello. Scan for the egg. I didn't read the script beforehand either, did you? No, it's because I was familiar with the material. Is that right? Ah, yes. Why could I? Burst rendition of whatever. Okay, go then. Send my socks. Form for the Easter Bunny soon. Broski, what am I supposed to do? How is your script looking? Have you sorted it out yet? Ah, I'm silly. Okay. Read the script. Dance move. Spinny Devish. 2 dancers go front stage, 2 go to the back. Everybody spin and sing. Swap positions. Front goes to back goes to front. Spin and sing again. Return to start positions. This is really long script. Record dance moves. Oh wait, I so did it wrong. You don't have to reorganize it? Okay. Okay, so I just go here. I just say I finished it. Dance time. Let's go. I'm a carrot. I was worried I was gonna have to remember this, and I was like, that's not happening. But cool. Yo, we have the same beard. He copied me. You got to go in like 5 minutes, sadly. That's fine. Well, thank you for hanging out while you were here. I like that. What are you gonna go do in 5 minutes? The carrot costume looks silly. Tapping his little foot. That was amazing. Thank you. I'm a performer. Very appreciative. So much energy. Let's go. Gonna go walk friend's dog while they're not home. Gotcha. Sounds fun-ish. If you like walking and you like dogs. I didn't read it. Is this you? Yeah. Okay. Am I supposed to go over here? I wasn't paying attention. I think that went well. Okay. Dude, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's time. You should go back to rock instead of my ex. Okay. Okay. That's what I get for like not reading. Alright, so go up here. Right. Free to pay, thank you, thank you. Interesting, interesting. Do I just talk to this guy again? A bit busy at the moment? Okay. Set up eggs. They look set up to me. I'm not gonna lie. Eggs. Yep, they're eggs, alright. Is this not what I was supposed to do? Or do I feed this to him? That doesn't work. Oh, the Easter Bunny's right here. Oh my god. I didn't see I didn't see it. Okay. Cool. Nice. Old school wishes you a happy Easter. Sick. All current and previous Easter event rewards have been unlocked at Diongo and Drainer Village. Cool. Okay, so there's the carrot fit, gloves, pants, shirt, hat, and I got 2 Easter eggs. And you got a sick emote. You got a sweater, dude. This is epic. Did I unlock emails from this? Oh, I got the rabbit hop. I actually love that. Wants to trade with me? You giving me stamp potions? Let's get it. Thank you. Thank you. For my free-to-play nonsense. For me to run to trainer. Nice. I was gonna head there. Nice. Okay. Let me see. I always forget where I gotta go. I just go left. Let's go see what they got. It's like, this is my first event, so this is cool. I was looking at like cosmetics. I really want the Halloween event. I want the spooky cape. The spooky cape looks sick. Let's go see what items there are. I don't know how much longer you'll be streaming, but yeah. I also don't know how much longer I'll be streaming. I just realized these people. Okay, my friends look like they're getting on siege. So I'll be on for a little bit longer, but probably not much longer. I do plan on trying to stream more though. I didn't stream for like 6 days, and I feel way better after streaming. So I will probably be streaming tomorrow. Don't know what I'll be doing. We'll see, but I'll be on tomorrow. I hope you enjoy your walk. Sounds nice. I like to ride my bike. I used to run, but I said I was in a car crash earlier. I broke my leg, and I couldn't run anymore. So I've taken up cycling because it's a little bit easier on my knee. But I'm having a lot of fun doing that. It's really fun. So I hope you enjoy your walk. It's nice to get out. I'm going the right way. No, I'm not going the right way. Run to trainer. Take care. You too. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it so much. Okay, so I need to get my coins out of the bank to buy things. I think my coins out of the bank to buy things. We'll see. I'll see what they have first. Talk to him. Talk. Tell me about holiday items, please. Yo, okay, there's so many. Carrot sword. Okay, yeah, so I like kind of want all of them if I'm gonna be so for real. Oh, they're just free. Oh. Okay, we'll take those. Take the propeller hat, 100%. We'll take the cray ring. We'll take all this silly little stuff. My inventory's full. Gosh darn. Did my roof setting get turned back on? I swear I turned roofs off. Can't believe I didn't notice. Okay, we'll just dump all of this into here for the time being. Okay, and then here we'll do that. We'll just put the empty file there for a sec. Oh, those are 3 energy potions. I see. Can't bank these items, huh? I will destroy. I said yum when I ate it. Must have been delish. Alright, I'll go back to him. We'll get the other items that we got going on. Can you tell me about holiday items, please? Okay, so I just want everything. Chicken feet, Easter ring, rubber chicken, bunny ears, 100%. Bunny suit, chicken wings, magical egg ball. It's interesting. Events seem really cool, so I'm actually really excited and looking forward to more events. This is really nice. I really like this, and I haven't even like kind of checked out like the items yet, but they seem fun and like derpy, and I can appreciate that. So we will collect all of them, except I can't have that many bank slots on free to play. So we will maybe drop some things that I get, but it's okay. Highlight items, please. We will take the rest of what's here. Alright, and then we'll check out a couple of them, and I think I will end stream, because I think my friends are getting on Siege, so I think I'll go and join them. But, as I said, I'll be on tomorrow. What is this? Chicken head? Okay. So, the swords intrigued me. I want to wiki the Easter egg. Did the wiki not work? Okay, so we'll draw the Easter egg. It's because I'm in the bank. Okay. Propeller hat seems sick. Crossbow, absolutely. Egg priest stuff just seems fabulous. We got like a cool fit. A spade. A necklace. A magic ball. A ring. Cool shield. Giant bronze dagger. Seems interesting. Okay, so we'll check some stuff out here. So we got a carrot sword. That looks dope. 24 carat sword. It's gold. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Aw. We got like 1,000,000 negative effects. Well, that sucks. To be expected, the cake was like broken stuff. Bow of Love. Super sick. Propeller hat. I absolutely love that. Pure cosmetic. That is perfectly fine. Okay, so that's also pure cosmetic. I can't equip that. I can't equip that? Okay. Can't equip that. Interesting. The jacket looks cool. I really like the jacket. The sword is enormous. Where Easter ring? Oh, I mean Easter egg. Okay, I see. And then, would you like to ask the magic egg? Where rare items will I get today? What receive? You shake. You may rely on it. Okay, interesting. So it's like a magic 8-ball. Book of Egg. What does this do? Okay, we'll look up that in a sec. It's non-equipable. Is it just a cool... Nice. So it's just a shovel. I like that. I like that. We'll put the hat on because that is just amazing. Okay, so we want to wiki the eggs. We want to wiki the sword, the book, this, and this. Okay. So the Easter eggs are an edible holiday item. 2 Easter eggs can be obtained by completing one of the Easter holiday events that occur once per year. This also rewards player with all the holiday items associated with Easter. Consuming the Easter egg will restore 14 hit points, which is the amount of same hit points as a swordfish or pumpkins. Due to their limited availability and resulting price, Easter eggs are not recommended as food. Previously, they were obtainable during the 2013 Rare Drops event from 21st of July to 28th of July as a rare drop item. Okay, so I could sell them for 6K. Okay, might be an easy 6K. 24-karat sword is a fun weapon obtained from Easter events. Castle. Upon doing so, you get advantages. You dunk your sword in paint, turning 24-karat golden sword. It's classified as a fun weapon, legacy duels, because it gives you player negative bonuses. If destroyed, a replacement could be obtained. The village from the toy box or from costume room as part of the 24 Easter event. Being able to retrieve individual item or pieces until the full set is stored. Okay. So it doesn't actually like do anything. It's just for fun. Cool. Book of Eggs. It can be obtained by participating in Easter events. It can be used to preach, causing the player to exclaim, "All eggs doth shine glory upon the world, a golden yolk and the finest shells, mastery, Easter's majesty of how you yell." Destroy the replacement can be obtained. So does it restore prayer? It was like a full set. It's like the full yellow set of like robes with the necklace that we got. Also just seems like a fun thing. The bow, also a fun thing, just like the sword was, except it makes hearts appear, which is always fun. And the necklace is just part of the cosmetic set. Okay. Alright, there's a door thing. Let's look at that. The spade. The door can be obtained by participating in the Easter event. It's just a big door that I hold. And the spade. It just is a regular spade, but it looks cool. Okay. Sounds epic. So, whoops. So sorry. Okay, so we will just add all of this in here. These are my favorite two pieces, so I'm gonna add those in there. And then I like this piece. Yeah, so I'm gonna add this in here too. Those are cool, fun items. Here's all my items. I don't know how many slots I get, but here's all my costume stuff. We'll probably end up getting rid of a lot of that at some point. Alrighty. Well, alright, well I guess I'm leaving. We can raid somebody maybe. Let's see. Let us see. High risk insane PvP. Interesting. Is everybody PKing? I'm just scrolling through.